we're going to talk about today is the 25th. And we're going to talk about dividing. Oh, thank you. Okay, we're going to talk about dividing polynomials. Gentlemen, ladies, students, pay attention, please, and quiet down. Okay, so this is all about dividing. And I know some of you, when you're like, I don't even like regular long division, when we're doing like how many times divide 10 to 216. Like some of you don't even like doing that, right? And now we're going to do this one. We're going to go f of x is equal to x squared minus 4 over x. And we're going to do long division with this. Okay? So I'm just going to do a couple of examples, and then you guys can work on your homework. So, we're going to set this up. We're going to go x divided by x squared minus 4. Okay. What do I have to times x by to get x squared? X. Okay. X times x is x squared. And we can subtract it. We get nothing. We bring down the negative 4. There's nothing to times x by to get negative 4, correct? No, sir. All right. So we have a remainder of negative 4 over x. So that's my answer. That's my answer. That's it. Okay. So let's make it a little more complicated. Let's make it more complicated. All right. Let's take, we open the door for Robert, please. Let's take 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. Shh. Gentlemen in the back, please. And we're going to divide by x minus 3. Okay. All right. I'm in the middle of recording, guys. Middle of recording. Doing this problem right now. We're focused. Okay. So I'm going to go x minus 3 divided by 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. What times x gives me 2x squared? 2x. 2x. Notice I'm not putting it over the 2x squared. I end up putting it over the ones that have x. Yes. Okay. So 2x times x is 2x squared. And 2x times negative 3 is negative 6x. Now remember, with long division, we switch the signs and add straight down. So we end up with 11x, and then we're going to bring down that negative 3. Okay? Yes. I shouldn't be able to hear your phones. You should be writing this down. Okay. X times what gives me 11x? 11x. Not just 11, right? So I'm going to say positive 11. 11 times x is 11x. 11 times negative 3 is negative 33. Change the signs and add, and we're going to get 30. So my answer here is 2x plus 11, 30 over x minus 3. Do you guys remember when you do like remainders? Yeah. That's like your remainder.
Question.
Yeah.
What sign do you put next to the 11? Is it just no sign or you just?
I put plus, right? Because I want it to be positive 11.
I'm talking about after the 11 part. What do you just leave it like
You just leave it like that. When we do our oblique asymptotes, we won't worry about the remainders anyways. So, don't worry about it. Okay. Number 3. I'm going to do a third problem. It's going to be a little bit more complicated. Maybe about the same. Okay. We've got 2x squared plus 5x minus 3, except this time we're going to divide by x minus 3. Yes. That's the first step, correct, Jordan?
What gives you 2x?
What does give you 2x squared?
is multiplied by what? Oh, x. Oh, so it would be 2x.
Yeah. So remember, you're going to go 2x times x. That gives you 2x squared. Don't forget now to go 2x times negative 3. That gives you negative 6x. Okay, now I'm going to change the signs. Add down. I'm going to get 11x. I'm going to bring down this negative 3. X times what gives us 11x?
11.
Okay. 11 times x is 11x. 11 times 3 is negative 33. We change the signs. Almost the same. Oh, we're doing exactly the same problem. This should have been positive 3. So anyways, we'll finish it like this and then we'll change it. And then we end up with 30, right? That's 30 over x minus 3. So let's change it to what it's supposed to be, which is a positive. 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 divided by x plus 3.
Yes.
What do you think? Do you think we'll get close to the same answer?
It'll just be.
What's our prediction?
Wait. No.
Okay.
We won't be the same.
Okay, let's see.
Because the negative 3 and the positive will change the whole.
Okay. All right. X times what gives me 2x squared?
2x.
2x times x gives me 2x squared. 2x times 3 gives me 6x. Then we change our signs. And we're going to end up with negative 1x. Bring down the negative 3. Okay, what times x gives me negative 1x? Negative 1. Negative 1 times x gives me negative 1x minus 3. We change our signs. And we don't have a remainder. So we just get 2x minus 1. Okay? So the 2x is the same, but for this one I got 11 and a remainder. And this one I just get negative 1x. Okay. What do you think? We're ready for something more complicated? Yeah. So let's do something a little more complicated first so that we feel real prepared. How about something like this? How about 3x plus 2, and we'll get, this is number 4. And we've got 12x to the 3rd plus 20x squared plus 11x plus 2. Okay. 3x times what gives me 12x cubed, guys? 4x what? Squared. That gives me 12x cubed. 4x squared times 2 gives me 8x. Oops, this should be squared. Okay, now we're going to change my signs. Thank you. And we're going to add straight down. 20 minus 8 gives me 12. Positive 20, negative 8, because I changed my signs, right? So 12x squared, we're going to bring down my 11x and my 2. Okay. 3x times what gives me 12x squared? 4x times 3x gives me 12x squared. 4x times 2 gives me 8x. I change my signs. 11 minus 8 is 3x. Gonna bring down my 2. Oh, 3x times what gives me 3x? 1. 1 times 3x gives me 3x. We change our signs. Please don't talk while I'm teaching. And I get 0. Okay. What do you say? One more problem and then we're done? You good with that? Okay. Okay. So, we all know that Jordan likes to say the whole problem. So I know Jordan understands this. Anybody else feel like they got a question about this? Well, yeah. When you walk in that late. Street stop you. Okay. All right. So, let's try this one. we've got x squared plus 6x minus 8 divided by 2x cubed plus 7x minus 5. Okay? This is the last one I'm doing, guys. Shh. X squared, are you listening?
Yeah.
Less dancing, more paying attention? Okay. X squared times what gives me 2x cubed? 2 what? 2x. 2x times x squared gives me 2x cubed. 2x times 6x gives me 12x squared. 2x times negative 8 gives me? Okay, now remember, we're going to change our signs. This is where we get complicated. We know these cross out, right?
Yeah.
Is there a 12x squared above here? Is there anything that has an x squared? So I'm just going to bring it down. Just going to bring it down. Now, 7 plus 16x, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23x, yep. And then we're going to bring down that negative 5. Don't forget that negative 5. Okay. What times x squared gives me 12x squared? What times x squared gives me 12x squared? 12. So I get 12x squared, and then make sure 12 times 6. What's 12 times 6, guys? 72? 72? Okay. Plus 72x minus, minus 12 times 8 is 96. Now I'm going to change all the signs. Okay, these cancel. And then if we've got 23, 72 minus 23 is 72 minus 20, 70. What is it? 49, thank you. Negative 49x. And then 96 minus 5 is 91. So this one has a big, we can't times anything by x squared to get this. So this has a big remainder. So we have 2x plus 12, remainder, negative 49x plus 91 over x squared plus 6x minus 8. Okay. All right. Yep. Your homework you should have in front of you, it's just those 5 problems. And that's it for today. I'm going to go over your quiz.